All right, here we are. We have Maria and we have Brooke. Hello.
Hey.
Okay, so getting back on track with this episode. I mean, if that's what you want to call it. Uh, like, I don't know.
Was it a
How
rough
many
one?
more episodes do we have left of this?
I don't know, but I'll be at the Grammys because I got the Yammy.
Oh, well, we'll get there.
This is episode 11. I think there's
Well-
15. Is there 10, 12 or 15? I don't know if the finale is next week or not. No?
We will get there. Let's say hi to everybody in the room first. J Freak, what's up? Maria, hello. Twice.
Hello.
Kelly Smith, Barbie, LAD, Denise, Patty S, Elizabeth W, Digital Pen, Maureen, Linda B, Virgie. Did I say hi to Patty? I think I did, but hello again. LV Liz. Perfectly imperfect. As you always. Tom and Janet, thank you. Hi, Tom and Janet. Lisa Jones. Crystal. Brooke Bailey. Ellie. Ringo Home. Sadie Lane. Natalie M. Drea. Hello. Susan D. Positive Paula. Brooklyn's World. I said hi, well, twice. How you doing, Brooklyn? Let's see. Maria, Deborah C, Chantel Gucci, Amy Austin, Christina B, the Geneva. That's a good little group I got on that one. Kelly All Day, Lady Godiva, Nancy O, Brenda Faye, Rody Gal, Cosmic Crazy, and in the same breath, I will let you know. I think I got to the bottom. I did? I think. Okay. So, yeah, let's talk about Velvet Pixie High. Last night's show.
Woo!
It's going to be a fun one.
Yep. 13 episodes, I found out.
Yes, he's fabulous. And he's on the inside scoop.
Ooh, look at that.
Just wanted to say, like, there's like nothing like waking up to jewelry in the mail. So we got some jewelry on the show.
Ooh.
Good for like, a nice little walk up the Cape. Or, just shopping on Rodeo Drive. I can never be a QVC girl. Look, it's
Oh.
Ooh.
they're Care Bears.
It's a Care Bear.
Right, and like they have like the little
Charmies.
like you can't even see it, like horrible. Like,
Is it a
rain-
bracelet?
Oh.
Is it a bracelet or it's kind of
Well, it's a necklace, but I'm gonna reinvent it as a bracelet. So it's a lot of fun, and I love it a lot. And thank you.
That is so cute. I
But you
think
can't even see like all of it.
I love the colored
Let me take
charm
Lisa
on
right
there.
on the phone real quick. Like the little nope, wrong way. You can't. You
Flip
still
it,
can't
flip
see
it.
I'll take a picture of it, and it'll look
Okay.
pretty that way. So there you go. Thank you. And then look at we also got.
What's it say?
what does the nanny do?
Yes.
Oh,
So this
cute.
was worn very famously by Peyton on that TikTok he did about his dad and Robin. So I'm gonna have to wear this when we do the last Sister Wives recap, which I'm behind on. So thank you.
Aw, that's so nice.
Love it. I'm gonna send a picture and tag Robin in it and see what she says. So where do we start on this episode?
I don't know, man. This episode was a little bit of a disappointment to me. I don't know.
Well,
I
it
think
was a lot of bells.
Ben and Mahagany were good.
I mean, like,
At
after
what,
last
acting?
week's episode, the week before that, there was a lot to live up to. So pretty much every episode is gonna suck, I would think, until the show is over. I mean, what do you say? 13 episodes total?
I said 13 total, yeah.
Is that including the tell-all?
I don't think so. Are there tell-alls on before the 90-day or only
Yeah.
90-day?
Yeah.
There are?
Mhm.
Usually 2 parts. But this
Oh.
wasn't the season finale.
No.
So we'll probably get. So this was episode 11. So there's 2 more, and then probably a 2-part tell-all. Oh my god, no.
Maybe it'll be one part. Maybe they'll just jam it all
No.
I
together.
could have sworn Caleb told me it was 12 episodes, but maybe there's 13. I don't know if that's going to include the tell-all or not. Usually, I don't know.
All right, let's start because I think Ben and Mahagany were like the real winners of this episode. So I was gonna say them for last. We could start with you want to start with Kim and Usman?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay. Well, it's the morning after coitus.
Yes, it is.
I love that.
Exactly what it is.
Kim is feeling like $1 million.
Yeah.
She's so happy.
Giddy.
She
Like a
is
schoolgirl.
high on life. You know, she's talking to production. She's like, "We had sex last night." Like it reminded me of like, you know, when Nicole was like, "We had sex." Like it was like that same type of like sentiment. Like we had sex. So they had sex. It was.
Different, she said.
It
Different.
was, you know, it was the first time she'd experienced African sex compared to the American sex that she was used to. And
AKA missionary.
yes, according to Lisa Ham, the African sex that she had with Usman was in fact missionary. So Kim finally got some good missionary loving last
She
night
did.
that she's never had before. I guess they don't do missionary in San Diego, but cool.
Well,
and
she said he likes to flip things around. So, you know, that could mean any number of things, I guess.
like reverse cowgirl. Like
There you go.
Oh, Lord, maybe.
I'm just probably never heard about that in San Diego either. You know, San Diego is very super conservative.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's mostly
Definitely.
Amish.
Oh, yeah.
Wooden buggies, you know, you can't
Exactly.
take a picture with them, that type of situation. So I totally get that she might not be aware of these more advanced lifestyles living in rural Amish
California.
Puritan San Diego, California. Like her name's like Sister Goody Sister Kimberly. Like what was that in that book? Goody Kimberly. Ooh, hibbity, Goody Kimberly.
She also said there was not a lot of foreplay, but she didn't seem to be disappointed. He said
He
just got right to it.
No.
Got it over with.
You fornicate for children.
Obviously.
Foreplay, that's the devil's work. Oh no. No. So, yep, she's super happy. They had the sex.
4 times.
4 magical times.
I find that hard to believe.
As a
What is
woman
4
or
times? Oh, no.
As a human being?
No. I don't think he 4 times as in what? I'd like a definition there because I just don't see Usman being that kind of a stallion where he's going to go 4 times in one. No, I just don't think so. I think it was.
I mean, there was no foreplay, so it could have just been, and then you wait a little while and he's ready to go again. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know if it were me. I think the first time would have tuckered me out. I'm just saying.
Yeah, one and done.
Because she brought her A game like that first time around, probably thinking that would be it.
Oh yeah.
Well, maybe the second time. The first time you're sort of like, okay, let's get to know each other. The second
I
time
would
you're like, all
never
right.
like a multiple let's like have a good time, right?
Yeah,
Like a one great stellar time,
and then get some good sleep.
and then get some good
Yes.
sleep afterwards.
What's wrong with that? There's
Why
nothing
you
wrong.
gonna wake me up in 10 minutes and be like, okay, let's go? Huh? No, but we just went for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Huh?
4 hours? No, thank you. That's too long.
Well, I mean, I'm not in my 20s anymore, but I'm just saying.
Me neither. No, that's too long.
But you know, four times. If he was poking me with anything at that ungodly hour of the night, I'd be like, what, sir?
I just don't want to be rubbed like sandpaper. You know, it's just too many times.
No.
It's just
Yeah.
it's not fun anymore. 4 times is not fun. 3, you're pushing it. You can still have fun on 3. 4 is too many.
You better give me one of Mother Ben's Cuban sandwiches to get me all like going again. I need that shot of adrenaline in my system. You know, so that's it. So yeah. What he says, I'll be there when you get your Grammy because I got your yammy. I mean,
Gross.
It really almost it made me dry heave when she said that. Like, I can't stand him being called a yammy. That being called a yammy.
Yummy, 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 yummy. No, it's too much. Why a yam? Yams are not remotely attractive. I wouldn't want my genitals related to a yam, but that's just me.
I mean, I'm just saying with like poetry like that, like, listen, I'll be there for your Grammy when, you know, because you gave me your yammy. Like, you know, with great poets like Walt Whitman and Maya Angelou Lost. Like, just hearing like that prose reminds me that, you know, not all the arts are lost on everybody, guys. And, you know, where does the cage bird sing? Next to the yammy.
The yummy.
When
Oh
I'm
my
by you
gosh.
with your Grammy.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
That was
Like,
beautiful.
I'm
Well,
gonna have to drop a spoken word album out. The G will be my first step to my EGOT winnings. I'm going for the Grammy first on spoken word.
Do
Who
it.
does the Yates sing?
The day he gets a Grammy. But that's neither here nor there.
I mean, but like, you know, it's just like legendary poetry, and again, a lost art form, and there we go. So then Usman comes up with the secret to production. Hey guys, guess what? There's more involved because I have a secret that Kimberly doesn't know about.
Boring.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yikes. We could have got that out of the way in episode 2, but no. Then we would have nothing to talk about because this is not it. I mean, we did just talk about it for like 10 minutes, but still.
Listen, guys, I'm serious about the spoken word album. Cody's already on the phone with David Foster. He's got like 45 Grammys.
Is the entire thing going to be about Usman and Kimberly?
He was Yolanda Hadid's ex-husband on Beverly Hills. We have connections there, and it's already in the works. So, and it will not just be a spoken word album, Maria. It'll be an eclectic celebration of some songs. I already have a duet in the works with Linda Ronstadt, and I have my spoken word and a little light comedy. It's just you know, dipping my pen in all the ink, and that's the name of my title. There you have it, right there.
No pun intended.
Great title.
Dipping my pen in all the ink.
I love it.
That'll be my first Grammy. So wait for it. I'll be there. So where are we again? Who are we talking about?
The Nobel Prize nominee for literature, Kimberly.
Yes. No, don't you mean Jasmine?
Oh.
I
that was me being like a little extra shady. So
too much.
Okay,
all I know is that Kimberly won. She's winning. Yay, girl, yay. I won. I don't know what I won.
Kimberly is so winning, guys. She won. She won
got everything she came for, she said.
Guys, all Kim does is win when she wants.
What? Yeah.
And you say,
Let's do it.
what?
And then
That's
they stay
all Kim
there.
does
And
is
then they
win.
stay there. Yeah. Up, down,
What?
up, down, up, down. That's how it went 4 times. Up, down.
That's it. 4 times.
Magical.
I
I will say, I did like the Spice Farm, though. Did you like the Spice Farm?
Oh, now you're jumping ahead.
I'm not that far ahead.
Magical
more?
and missionary. Those are my words. if that had a theme, that whole experience, magical and missionary. So, okay, Miss Maria, jumper aheader, wants
I'm
to go
just
to
saying.
the Spice Tour. And let me tell you, that Spice Tour guide was shady as fuck, and I was loving everything she was doing.
She was great. She's like,
She looked at
"Ooh."
those two and she's like, "Oh, I got these two." And she's like, "Oh, let me bring you to all the aphrodisiacs, all the exotic." Like she's like, "Look at these two fools." And I was living for her. So okay, so they're on the Spice Tour. My notes.
Having their night food. Night food. Ooh, night food.
She's like, "Look at this melon. Eat this melon and you'll get like 500 babies."
He's like,
And then
that melon's not big enough.
And then she's looking at Kim. Here, eat it. Oh my god, that Spice lady was being every type of shady that I loved. They need to put her like on more TV.
Right? That would be a great show. Somebody explains to you spices and then also makes you do inappropriate things with them. It's great.
And low key shames you like the whole time.
Yes. Yes. Beautiful.
She's like, "Oh, look at these two young birds in love." I was like, "Oh, I love you already. Stop." So, anything else about the Spice Tour with the shady Spice Tour lady?
They made cool hats. That's about it.
Yes, they did get Queen, High King and Queen of Narnia,
Yep.
or Zanzibar, as I should say.
Zanzibar.
Brooke, anything for you on that one with the Spice Tour?
No, I just loved it. Like you said, she was the queen of shade, just more, and not Kimberly, the the tour guide. And, I just loved the way she was putting them on the spot. But I mean, I didn't. So are we bringing this back to the old days with Muhammad that we can't kiss in public? Is that a new thing? Because I don't ever remember. I can't remember from last season with Usman, but yeah, I just thought that was the ultra kick down. I can't kiss her with my religion in public, but I can't recall if I ever saw him kiss Lisa in public.
He definitely wouldn't kiss her like on the lips. Like he kissed her everywhere else, like on the forehead, like on her eyelid.
Eyelid.
Like, anywhere like where an uncle would like kiss his niece appropriately. Like whatever. So
but didn't the lady know that whenever,
that's why the lady was being so shady. She's like,
kiss?
She's like, "Eat these berries. Her eyelids will taste like Teresa's pineapple." And you got that guy's all.
Yeah, she was like, "Put it on your lips. It'll be good. Just kiss."
That
And then
joke
he's
only
like,
land with Housewives viewers. So, but I went for it. So there's gonna be like 20, like 5 people. Like they're like, "Oh, that's gonna happen." Oh, I get it. So, what else? Okay, so now Usman finally brings Kim home for the big unveiling. And the unveiling is that there's more to the story with Zara.
Yep.
How many days left does Kim have in his excursion at this point?
Not many.
Can't be too many. Nope.
We were already counting down for the, the 4-nighter. So, or the 4 a night. Sorry. So she didn't have much time. She was already stressing about that before.
Was she actually there for a fortnight? Do you guys know what a fortnight is in time?
No,
2
what is
weeks?
it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, it's 2
Oh,
weeks.
dang.
Fortnight is 2 weeks. I know that because of tennis, because they call it's 2 weeks is all the major tournaments are 2 weeks long. And they go, here we are at the Wimbledon fortnight, like the 2 weeks of Wimbledon and all the rest of them. So yeah, but here you go. Educational.
Learn something new every
and
day.
entertaining. And you're welcome.
Thank
Use that
you.
in a sentence tomorrow.
I will. Get off
Let
of
me
your
give you guys some
Fortnite
homework.
right now game and go take a shower. I use it every day and I never knew what it meant. 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Why is it called
So-
Fortnite? That's weird. Okay.
Ooh, hibbity bibbity. It's in 2 weeks. I have no idea why. But all right, let's move on because we still have more to cover. Ugh. I don't want to talk about Mikey or Jimena or Gino or Jasmine. Can we find a way to talk about all 4 of them at the same time and kind of get it out? Just
At the same time, I mean, I
they're
feel
all
like
just
Gino and
all
Jasmine
so
is
horrible.
Gino and Jasmine isn't that long, really.
Fine, let's get them over with. So Gino and Jasmine are now heavily back in love after the World War 4.5 blowout that she had in Mini Panama on the island when she found out that Gino was secretly giving lots of money to professionals. So then, like an epiphany comes to her. It's like the angel Gabriel came to Jasmine that night and said, "You know what, Jasmine? Erreth too hard, not on himeth. Forward, move on, Panama, Jasmine."
Panama.
This is art today. Art.
Toothbrush electric, cast away, for you will woman be today new. Panama and Jasmine. You heard
Is this gonna be on your spoken album? Your spoken word album? Because that was
No,
beautiful.
and I'm
It
telling you,
needs
that's
to be
why
the bonus track, at least.
that's why I have the Grammy on lock. And that's my
Yes.
back door. Grammy first, and then I'm going for the Tony second. Between then, once I have a Grammy and a Tony, like someone's gonna put me on TV. So then
Yeah.
once I get the Emmy, like I have all 3, like I'm ready for my serious role, and it'll give me Steven Spielberg, what's up, John Yates? I'm here. I'm here. I hear you're ready for the Oscar, and I'm gonna be the guy to give it to you, and it'll be like Harry Potter, and I will be the new Harry Potter. And
Like
it'll be
the adult Harry Potter?
a very sad, dark, 48-year-old Harry Potter who kind of just did nothing with his life after Hogwarts.
That's not what happened to Harry Potter after Hogwarts.
Well, this is very Dark Knight Risen, Batman type of feel. Just not much hope left. Like a Joker-esque, hi, and I'm like, it's like me working at Office Max, just using my wand to print the things. And me being on YouTube, just upset about how great I used to be, and now look at me, a lot of that. And yeah, that's gonna give me the Oscar, guys. So that's my plan.
It's a move.
I like
Hermione,
the one that
there's gonna be a scene where Hermione and Ron and Neville come in and you have to do an intervention because I'm just drinking too much of the butterbeer. I'm hooked on it hard, and it's you're gonna see it's gonna be very dark. Harry Potter, the cautionary tale of peaking too high, too fast, too soon. So
it's an important story for sure.
And you're welcome. So I've already spoken to Daniel Radcliffe. I'm already saying too much. It's gonna be good. You'll see. And then I'll do it for me. Then I'll be, got my Emmy, my Grammy, my Oscar, and my Tony. So where are we now? Oh, Mikey and Jimena. Is that
No, you that was Gino and Jasmine. All you brought up was that they're still in love, and then
I was just having my moment
Okay.
when I find, when I do my dark Harry Potter, and then the world's gonna see. So wait for it. It's gonna happen. Jenny's gonna leave me with the kids. She's going back to the burrow. She's like, I've had it with you, Harry Potter. Harry Potter, I can't with you. And there's a lot into that story. So Gino and Jasmine. So okay, back to them. They're leaving their vacation within a vacation within a vacation to go back to Panama vacation, to go back to another part of Panama vacation where Jasmine's mom lives for a different part of the best of Panama vacation.
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Should I expand? Okay. Oh, but while they're packing, I guess the toothbrush has been retrieved because it's the symbol of their love. That all it needs is a new head, and it's good to go.
You can always change the head.
Exactly, and then everything's right again.
I mean,
Was anybody else waiting on her to look at? I mean, those pins. Was anybody else waiting on her to be like, "Let me see that pin, Gino," and then it'd be like Holiday Inn Express pins from all the rendezvous, maybe? Because I really was thinking that was about to happen.
I mean,
like, okay, go ahead, Maria.
They're all the same pen. It looked like he was at the counter at the hotel, and he just scooped the whole pile out and stuck
No, you
them
know
in his
what it
bag.
reminded me of? It looked like he robbed like a TD Bank. You know how TD Bank always has like 8 million pens everywhere? It's like he went to the kiosk and just unloaded all of TD Bank's pens along with his head. So now we know what's in the mythical backpack. We have 10 backup hats and 45,000 pens.
Yes, and a fingernail.
Like Alanis Morissette should write a song about it. It's like 10,000 TD pens when all you need is a fingernail from Jasmine.
Isn't it ironic?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so now we know what's in the bag. So they go to extra special vacation within a vacation to go see her mom, and he decides in the process, because she's at her next bougie hotel, and of course from all the 5-star living she's been doing, she's of course the poor girl sired. I mean, I don't know how she's lasted this long without concierge and glam squads and Rolls Royces, all of it. So
she's gonna take a nap.
she is.
And
Dad, Maria, go.
Yeah, and Gino's gonna use that time to go ring shopping, but he's got to follow her rules whenever he leaves without her, which is evidence and report. Evidence and report. So he can't get in any trouble. He must constantly be sending her information about where he's at all times in case somebody tries to steal him.
Just like when he went to McDonald's and he ordered the fillet of fish and the McDonald's clerk was like, some cheese on that, and then he was having an affair, that type of situation. Don't ask if he needs some cheese on that fillet of fish, and how dare you ask if he needs additional tartar. Give him his fillet of fish, how it looks on the menu,
Yes.
And if he needs to give you further instructions, he will. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, how dare
Don't flirt with her. Don't flirt with him. Don't do it.
Why you gotta be a cheese whore?
Cheese whore.
We know what cheese games you're playing, bitch. Don't be a cheese whore.
I mean,
I'm just saying.
Cheese is good.
Jasmine knows. She knows everything's going on. Why she asking you for some cheese? I couldn't even, because Cody is sitting right there on the couch laughing his ass off at me right now, and I couldn't even do it.
You better not put any cheese on his burger.
Listen, if he wants no tomatoes, no ketchup, no pickle, no onion, he'll be the first one to tell you. Leave it at that. Why you gotta complicate things? Why you want to keep hitting extra buttons?
Do it.
If they don't want tomatoes, they get the no tomato button. And one of my first jobs was I worked Burger King counter. Senior high school, I made $4.75 an hour because that's what minimum wage was back in 1997. And all the cool kids worked at the Burger King. I want to be one of the cool kids, so we all worked at Burger King. And I know. So I worked Burger King. And
You're
back
in
in
the know
the
about
day
Singapore.
when like, they had the microphone and like you had to announce your whole order to like everybody in Burger King and like the people sitting around in the seats. Like I'm like, can I get like a Whopper meal, no lettuce, no tomato, extra mayo, extra ketchup, with some hemorrhoid cream for this guy right here.
Mm-mm.
Remember the microphone?
Oh yeah.
Like there were no
had
secrets
forgotten.
of Burger King back in the day. Like, if you wanted, and I give them like props for that because like modification is just so annoying, and I'm sorry. Just working as a bartender, as a waiter, like for 20 years of my life, modifications are the worst. And like no waiter or waitress or bartender ever wants to hear, I don't want this, but can I get that? And how much is that on top of it if I get that? But I don't want to get that. So is that for it is so annoying. Nobody wants to hear it. So Burger King was like, and I give them credit, like if you want to make things complicated, I'm gonna say all this on a mic so everyone eating in this whole establishment and waiting for their food can hear how difficult you are. And I was like, you get it, Burger King.
Yes.
Oh, I don't even know how I got on this whole Burger King diatribe. But yeah, that was making $4.75 an hour.
Cheese. It was cheese that got you there.
Cheese.
Cheese horse.
Yes.
Goddamn cheese whores.
Oh my gosh. So Gina goes out to buy a ring.
Oh my God! Don't get me started.
Go ahead,
Don't get me
Maria.
started.
Well, so
Oh,
he goes
yes.
to the,
Okay.
Go ahead.
So the ring.
Caught up?
Yeah. So the ring, the first one you see is like $980. I'm like, oh, okay. And again, Gino's also strapped for cash. Because again, this is his fourth 5-star vacation within a 5-star vacation.
Yes, it is.
So now he's like using like his his like WIC card because he's got nothing left. Like that's all he's got left. That and like some like what's that? Some Diners Club card from like 1974 that everybody forgot about. So Gino only left with his WIC card and his Diners Club card from like 1974. Has to now like budget shopping Jasmine's wedding engagement ring.
Well, can we just talk about the fact that he said even if he was not strapped for cash, that he thinks that, I mean, and maybe, maybe I'm being a little too harsh here, but
You're
I
not.
think that, okay, good. But $2,000 to $3,000 if he weren't strapped for cash for an engagement ring, it seems kind of low. Does it seem kind of low to anybody else?
He was bitching with the guy because he wanted a $250 ring and not the $270 one. Like he is broke.
Know.
He is broke.
But
yeah, for somebody who will spend that kind, like $300 on a sleepover, and he doesn't think that somebody he's going to marry is worth thousands. Come on, of course it's not enough. It's not enough. And I will say that Panamanian money is very close to the U.S. dollar. They just like Ecuador, they use the U.S. dollar as well as the Balboa, which is yay Balboa. I haven't heard that in so long.
Again, entertaining and informative. Go ahead, Maria.
So when it says
a pop quiz
$980, yeah, when it says $980, it's $980. So that's why he said, "Oh, like $1,000." It's like, yeah, like $1,000. It matches up to U.S. money.
Oh, I do like the idea of a pop quiz at the end to see who is paying the most attention. Oh, I do like that. I'm gonna have to write that down.
Sometimes I do a little extra research if I have a question.
Well, I like that pop quiz at end, and then you get a gift for paying the most attention. Like
that's fun.
Gift.
And that's what the after show is pop quizzes to see if you were
I'm
watching
thinking
the
like
show.
on these. Oh,
that's
you know
fun.
what? I like that idea too. That'll bring people to the after show, and you get the gift on the after show. Oh, Maria, that's why I keep you around. See, get that. Always thinking of things for my members. Hold on.
I do think of stuff.
So, are we good with them? Did we cover everything? Oh, okay. Then Jasmine's telling Gino, listen, you're gonna have to take the hat off.
I hope he shaved that patch by now.
He did not. There's no way.
I even told Cody, like, before he met the rest of my family members that passed away, like at my Aunt Jeanette's house, and it was the first time he'd ever met anybody from my family. It was like the big moment. So he had a hat on, and I'm like, take the hat off. He's like, huh? I'm like, take the hat off.
Yes.
He's like, why? I'm like, because that's what you do when you come into a house here. And B, they will say something, and then you'll have to take your hat off in front of them and look like an idiot. So I'm giving you the warning right now to go into the bathroom, fix your hair, take the hat off. Like,
Yes. Take it off. Take it off.
you don't disrespect people like that. Like, but like, I guess maybe it's not so, but
it's here too. I mean, hats off especially, and we live, in the South, so hunting and stuff like that. But when you, at very minimum, get to the dinner table, that hat, boom, comes off. You take that down, you put it on your knee, and that's the end of it, for sure. So,
yep. Same in the military.
No, I'm not
Take
sleeping. I'm not sleeping. I'm listening
No,
intently.
It's the same here. Like, but I knew my family, but I could never even wear a hat inside my family's house. Like, I wouldn't even wear one because I'm like, because I'm going to take my hat off and then I'm going to be screwed. So I probably have to get a haircut and then go because they were just really annoying about it. So, and Gino's of a certain age. It's not like he's like, 23.
Yeah. He should know.
He should know.
I guess he has psoriasis. It's not just that he's bald. He has psoriasis. So I don't know if he was having like a breakout back there and that's why he wasn't shaving it, or if it was because, like you say, he's trying to make the illusion of hair on the back of his head. But I guess he has psoriasis, and that's part of why he's self-conscious about his head. Or we cannot give him a break and we can just be like, his patch of hair is ridiculous. I don't know.
The patch of hair is ridiculous. Like, okay, sorry that you have psoriasis. But come on, bro. Like, that's, or get a piece.
Sure.
Or get plugs.
He can't afford it. He can't even afford a
No.
reasonably priced ring.
Just shave it. I mean, it would be so much easier than having to worry about this landing strip on the back of your head. And I mean, there's going to be more times than not you have to take your damn hat off. That would be, so talk about psoriasis. You're going to, keep that. You're going to get cradle cap if you keep that hat on all the time.
Well, it's basically,
seriously.
it's kind of like cradle cap. And maybe that's why he can't shave right there. Maybe he's got having an outbreak right on the back of his head. But I don't know. This is me trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Why'd I do that? Sorry. He looks silly with that on the back of his head. Also, take your hat off indoors.
Take your hat off. You're a person of a certain age that should know better. And she shouldn't have to beg you, especially saying my mom is conservative. She's, religious. She's strict. The first impression is the biggest thing with her. I mean, Jasmine's really spelling it out. And I'm not going to take it off. So, oops, you. She'll have to get around my Tommy Bahama hat.
Yes.
That I purchased at the airport for $99.99. But it's a real Tommy Bahama hat, so how dare she? Are we good with them?
We spent too much time and I apologize.
Yeah.
No, we're doing good. Okay, so oh god, we have okay. All right, let's do Memphis and Hans. Let's get them over with. and with the quickness. So I think that when he said that I'm afraid of you should be like the new slogan of 90 Day Fiance. Like 90 Day Fiance, I'm afraid of you. Perfect.
Yeah. There's always somebody that's afraid. It's Hamza this year.
So real quick, let's try to get this done quickly. He wants to marry, but he needs more time. So they're on the roof. I thought that you did not want any more time with me, Hamza. I can't. I don't know if that's how she speaks, or if she speaks for the camera, or if she speaks for the translator. But Oh, it is painful. Hi, I'm Memphis. I feel bad every time. It's like I don't.
She
need
doesn't
to
even say
hear
I. She says
every
me feel
single-
bad.
Oh, it's like I can't. So they're back on the translator now. You mean you don't want to tell me you marry me now? So he goes, I'm afraid of you and your exes. Well, she goes, well, I only had one ex-husband. If we're counting just, divorces, I'm good with the one. So then we have, I love his mom so much.
Yeah. She looked cute in her little pink suit, her little pink loungewear.
She did. Like she's like I like her. She's adorable. He wants her, she wants him to be happy. He thought about what, his mom said to her. And Memphis goes, I trust you, but I want you to sign the paperwork. I do trust you. I want you to sign paperwork now. Such love, guys. Like, I don't know where Hallmark is in this greeting card department. Love in a rush, love in a hurry, whatever you want to call it. Brenda, hey y'all.
This could
is it
be a
Mardi Gras?
checklist, right?
Oh,
Do. I did have fun at Mardi Gras. Woo, I can't
Happy
remember
Mardi Gras.
wait, so tomorrow's Ash Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yes. Today's Mardi Gras. It's Fat Tuesday.
It's Fat Tuesday.
Oh no.
Oh, sorry.
I made a covenant to God.
Oh, just go get your ashes. They do them all day at the church.
No, I said I would give up Coca-Cola.
Oh.
Lunch.
You better drink up today.
Well, does Coke
And
Zero
meat, well,
count?
meat. But you're supposed to give up meat.
Coca-Cola, but
Not
Coke
to me.
Zero.
Coke Zero for
won't
me.
count. You're just
No,
gonna have to
all
bring it down to the
soda,
zero.
not just Coke. Anything carbonated.
You can do it. It's just 40
Oh.
days and 40 nights, John.
Like I'm not gonna just start drinking Sprite or whatever else, or Pepsi,
Get you some
anything-
flavor packets and some water bottles.
Some
So,
flavor.
yeah,
like Crystal Light flavor packets.
Now.
Yeah. Pink
Oh.
lemonade ones. They're great. Oh,
You look so sad.
maybe some sparkling water.
Nope,
that
I
the-
said I would do it, and I'm going to follow through with it. I am. So no soda for me, and Coca-Cola, Pepsi, whatever, nothing carbonated. And obviously, I will not eat meat on Fridays, and also Wednesdays. So
I will have to give Cody a great recipe for fish tacos that you guys can cook on Fridays. And they're like Jack in the Box tacos because we fry them and it's tilapia inside and it's so good. It's so easy.
oh my God, April, if I give up wine, I'm going to vodka, and y'all don't want to see me that much.
That's yes. I tried that
'Cause,
when I was starting
Like
my
wine
diet.
is what we drink at home, but if I'm out, I'll drink like vodka tonics all night. Like that's me.
Me too, with lime.
Yep. So y'all don't want to see me on vodka every night. I promise you that. Fine. Well, I better drink up now. It's my last day.
That's what I'm saying. Drink up.
You gotta set a
Cheers.
few more hours. Cheers.
Woo! So let's see, Hamza. So like when he said he's afraid, like I don't want to give him that hard of a time about being afraid because I feel like he's saying, I'm afraid that if things get hard, you will leave because you have a track record of doing that previously. And, and here you are asking me to sign a prenup. Do you trust me? Do we have respect for each other? You're showing me all these red flags that are scaring me. And then, yeah, she kind of freaked out, didn't she?
Will you go to church with me tomorrow?
I'm already giving up meat on Wednesday and Friday for you. I'm not going to church either. Sorry.
It's not every Wednesday though, Cody. It's just this one.
He's not Catholic.
I did all that stuff with you, like
You never did
any
any Catholic stuff
yes,
with
I
me.
did. I did the
Nothing.
whole kneeling and bending and taking like the crap.
That was at a
like,
funeral.
all that. Well, whatever it is.
Oh my
it's all the
God.
same. thank you.
They just
What
give
are we
us
talking
Ashes
about?
at work tomorrow.
It just sucks to go to church alone. I'm just saying.
It does. It really does. Trust
It
me.
does.
I know.
So it doesn't matter if you
Don't
go
get me
alone.
started.
And like when they do like peace be with you, and like you're like at the back, and like no one's around you, and like
And
so,
you just
like
have to
that
give like
one
peace
that
signs.
one weird like overly godly person that's like walk and make a scene, like come down, to
But you
you,
don't have to touch people anymore
Shake
because
your
of
hand
COVID.
and
You can
hug
just sort of
you.
wave at everybody. You don't have
Just
to. You
throw
just
up
wave
some
at everybody
deuces.
now.
Yeah, some deuces and be good. Peace be with you. Yeah.
Yep. That's okay. Godless husband. Fine.
Godless husband, what are you talking about? I'm a Southern Baptist. I don't care what the hell
And
you say.
godless
I'm not following
husband.
your rules.
I
I don't care what you say. You are not going to get me to follow your rules. I don't care. I don't
Okay.
care.
I'll still teach you those fish tacos,
Is
Cody.
there any local South Jersey and strangers that want to go to church with me tomorrow? I'm open to it.
It'll be fun. I mean, it won't be fun, but you know.
I'll give you the goss on,
The goss.
whatever.
I want the gas.
Just leaving it out there. There's someone. There's a lost soul who is dying to go to church. This guy, and
Well, it's right down the road.
doesn't want to go down and
It's 2
just
blocks.
want to do it alone. Because
Sit until they open the door.
Lord knows what happens when I open up that door. I don't know. So if I have to be tethered to somebody else, better.
Why are you tethered to somebody? What's
I don't
going
know, but I don't know. I'm going in fire and brimstone. Okay, what else we got left?
Oh well, I guess the revelation of the secret. I guess her secret that she didn't think was important to bring up until now.
Right. She stayed with the ex-husband for 4 days because she had to shut her mic pack off of this. She failed her boards. And she was in such a
Boards are
horrible
hard.
place
Dire straits. She was
that
wrecked.
she couldn't feed her children or clothe them. And she needed her ex-husband to step in and take care of her family when she was at her weakest point.
Okay. Let me just say something. Being a person that's taken my boards, it is the most, I'll tell you the truth. I thought I was going to go whiz through my boards and miss half of my studies, like my Kaplan, thing that I paid for, miss 2 days of it, and just go in there and be a wizard and do my boards. And I also believed that night, since it was in Houston, that I should go out until 4 a.m. and go to this was before I had children, and go out with my boyfriend at the time and live it up, waltz in there at 8 o'clock in the morning, scribble some stuff down and pass. And guess what? I didn't. I failed. And it was the most depressing thing, even though I deserved to fail, the most depressing moment of my life at that point in my life. So
no, yeah, that's fine. I don't
can
even
see-
try to be shitty about it.
And then I felt like I did not have, then I was like, okay, well, I can't work now. I can't do anything because now I've got to pass these boards. So maybe she literally just needed him to watch the kids so she could do mega study sessions, maybe, because that's kind of where you're at as a nurse. I couldn't imagine as an NP, because that's even harder.
Can she just retake it in a couple of days, or is there like a waiting period?
You gotta wait for so long and then reapply. Well, you take it whenever you're ready to take it again, but I can't remember the waiting period that you have to wait. So it is a little bit devastating. Kind of puts a pause on things. And it makes you feel like you're not going to pass it ever. That's how it makes you feel. Like you're never going to pass it.
Yes. But
that's just my 2 cents.
I've had friends that failed the bar, and they take it, so I get, that's can't be easy. But
I think it made her feel like she couldn't take care of herself. And so she went to the person who would take care of her, which was her husband, her
I made,
ex-husband.
you know what? This sounds to me like a great other excuse. Because something else happened.
Do you know?
I'm just saying.
He looks like he knows.
This, to me, who knows nothing about anything. I mean, she had to shut her mic pack off because she didn't want anybody to know.
But maybe that was ego. I don't know. No? What do you think it was? What do you think it was? What was it? Tell me. What was it?
And I'm not trying to take it away from like anybody who failed their, you know, their boards or failed the bar. You know, failing like your professional test to get in sucks. And I'm not trying to take that away from anybody. I'm just saying that the mic pack had to be shut off. I'll tell you, but it's personal.
He's not buying it. He's not buying it.
It doesn't really
Why
feel
did
like
the
something
mic
that would
pack
be
have
called
to
your
be
dark
shut
times.
off?
No, I get
You
what you're
think the
saying.
mic pack had to be shut off because she was having a nervous breakdown about not passing her boards? I mean, on the scope of things that we've seen on this show, that's probably like the most normal thing that's ever happened.
True. Very true.
He
I
seemed
think
to
he
get
left
the
out.
gravity of it, so maybe, I mean, I
Yes,
don't know.
I would have a nervous breakdown if I like God. I had a nervous breakdown in college, like when like I had like I had a semester where I think I was going to A in a class, and like I thought that was like, you know, oh my God, I'm going to lose my GPA. So I get it, especially being in college, and I understand. But
You think there's more to it?
She needed the dirty deed to help her pass the second time she took the boards, maybe. Maybe that was what pushed her.
he wasn't happy with her talking to her ex at all, co-parenting or not.
Yep.
And then she brings him into this room and shuts the mic pack off and says, I gotta tell you something. Sit down. And then they all come out. And Hamza's mother was like, well, what happened? What happened? And Hamza was like, okay, well, you don't know what happened to her. And we're fine.
Well, now I'm scared about what happened to her. I'm trying to think what
And
kind of
that
things would make
whole
me turn into a
conversation,
puddle of goo.
you're going to tell me, had to be about her failing her boards.
Right. And I do think that that's something that I would probably be okay talking about. So, but there are some things I wouldn't be okay talking about that would leave me devastated and would leave me going somewhere that I feel safe. And I'm scared. I don't know what it is, but I can only guess. And that sounds terrible in my mind, the things that would make me.
I'm just saying, this is not how, well, whatever. We're used to seeing stuff that's not as portrayed. And that's why we're here to shine a light on it. So, so yeah, so they all work it out, and that's the end of that experience. So, who do we have left?
Mike and Jimena.
Okay.
We got to push through and do them.
All right. So we have Mike and Jimena and Ben and Mahagany. Okay. So let's push through Mike and Jimena. Maria, take it for a second. Go.
They're going wedding dress shopping, and Jimena is annoyed, but even in the vehicle before they get there, because he had previously been interrogating her about staying out, and now he wants to go dress shopping, even though her mother and sister aren't even available, and that's the way you would normally do it. And he's gonna be there, and it feels like bad luck. You know, she's kind of painting him to be controlling a little bit. I don't know. What do you think, Brooke?
I think that she wants the boobies. I think that she's like, if you want the wedding dress, I want the boobies. And she is, and we know now that she's used him for everything that he's worth. And I just think that I feel kind of sorry for Mike, to be honest with you. I really do.
Yeah, she's definitely way too interested in her boobs. I mean, she went as far as to say, there's not going to be any dress bought if I don't get a surgery. Why are you so interested in buying this dress? If I'm not going to feel beautiful in it if I don't have boobies.
Well, to me, it was more like an ultimatum. Like, you give me the boobs and I'll give you the wedding. But without the way she presented it was kind of ultimatum-ish to me.
It was definitely ultimatum-ish, but then it didn't even seem like she even wanted to do the wedding. It seemed like the whole thing was just going through motions for him.
Yes.
For long enough to get money for the boobs.
Absolutely. And it looks to me like, spoiler alert, I think she got them.
But who paid?
I'm sure he broke down and did it. I don't know.
You think so? You don't think it was the loan shark?
Maybe.
She might have done it. He might have done it. I don't know.
Ever since he got back, she's been
a bitch.
Yeah. She wasn't nice to him on this trip at all.
Wants nothing to do with him. Has all the kids sleep she made her own pillow fort with children.
She did.
Like Usman made the pillow fort out of pillows. Jimena made it out of children.
Yep.
And she wants absolutely nothing to do with him. She wants her breasts. Oh, you know what? Give me the breasts, and then we'll get a dress because they'll fit so much better afterwards.
Say yes to the breasts.
Yeah.
Say yes to the breasts.
TLC's newest spinoff, 90 Day Fiance. Say yes to the breast.
Oh my gosh! And then he asks,
Stacey, do America. Go ahead.
No. Then he asks, are we going to be intimate at all? And she has a lot to say that was very not nice. She said, "No, I don't want to. You're weird, and it's not me. It's you."
I think he's probably thinking. I think he has that backwards.
And then he's like, "So is there a problem?" Like, oh my god.
So you mean there's a chance?
Wait, right? Like he's like, let's say, okay, there's 99.999999% chance you'll never get pregnant. So you're telling me that there's a 0.0000001 chance that we will. Oh my god, guys, we're pregnant. Starting now.
I won. No, it's terrible, ridiculous.
It's just,
but then she starts telling stories about when she wakes up at night and he's staring at her and stuff, which is not great. That's not great. Nobody likes that.
Is he farting on top of her while staring? Because that would be even worse.
Just letting it rip and then looking into her. Yeah, that's disgusting.
Why did you paint that picture in my mind? No, that wasn't nice.
Brooke, we might have to get this into the queef business, Brooke.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We might have to start this. Put that on the books.
Got it. I'll reach out to Mike and see if he could jar his fart.
Oh, my kicker. Wait. I forgot. There we go.
Oh yeah, we still have our wish list on my community tab, guys.
Although I am going to switch my captain from Captain Lee to Captain Sandy because she just seems like a whole lot more fun than Captain Lee. I'm just saying.
Noted.
Okay, so Jimena is, poor thing. She was hacked and everything else. And at the bottom of it, he goes, "Well, do you love me?" And she goes, "No." She goes, "Not only do I not love you, but here are all the reasons why."
Right?
Oh my gosh.
How do you not run out of the room? Maybe he does. We haven't gotten to see his running scene yet.
No, he was like, intimate yet now, yes? We will be soon, perhaps?
No, you're weird.
All right, let's get to the stars of the show.
Let's do it.
Mr. Ben and Miss Mahagany Williams.
Mahagany.
That's your new name. Mahagany Williams from now on. So there you go.
Noise.
So, in the week that we were in Aspen, I know that people had posted that Ben and Mahagany Williams were, caught in the mall, being filmed together or whatnot.
Ugh.
I don't know. The first thing I want to ask everybody is, what catalog company did they get this whole Mahagany experience? Because here's how I see it. You have Mahagany. She's like, so first you get like the girl. I feel like I'm playing The Sims. Like, there's Mahagany spinning. 22-year-old, so we have Mahagany, 22 or 24. She's like the first product. Then you get Mahagany's house, trimmed with surfboards she doesn't use, books in English she's never read, Monopoly, Scrabble, all in English. Did you look at? I was gonna take a picture of it. The Scrabble game, the Monopoly, it's all in English. All the games are in English.
Airbnb style, totally.
And I know, we're kind of late to the game because because we were in Aspen and we were dealing with a lot in Aspen. So I didn't watch the show on Sunday. We actually just watched it today, and I'm just trying to catch up. But, did anybody alive on this planet look at this walkthrough of her house and say, "Damn, she got her shit together"? Did anybody say that?
No.
Because if you did, my Cash App is John Yates 327.
She looked like she'd never been there before.
And she opened the door and she's like, "And this is my master bedroom. I mean the bathroom. I mean the closet. Oh, here you go."
Oh,
Who watched that?
terrible.
And said, "Oh, this is where this girl lives."
No.
No.
And then she's like,
You already said.
she that girl had clearly never even been in that Airbnb or whoever's house that was. And then she's walking by and she goes, "Oh yes, and here's the yes, the bunk beds. Oh, hibbity bibbity. Oh yes. Oh, the big bunk beds are here in this room. Why are there bunk beds here? Oh, because when we cater to all our house guests and everything, it's best that we have a pair of bunk beds so people can stay here, wake up refreshed in the morning, and leave and go to their next fear." The bunk beds, and then she was like, "Oh yeah, yeah." When we're doing these hardcore Scrabble and English game nights,
Yes.
like I got my girls here. And like they just stay in the bunk beds and they sleep.
And they sleep.
Peru.
That's what you do in a bunk bed. Yeah,
Um,
it doesn't look like a woman lives there at all.
no.
At all.
With a surfboard up
Like
against
you
the
didn't
wall.
miss the sign in the corner in the kitchen. Welcome to Juanita's Airbnb. If you have any
Right.
problems with the property, please call Juanita. Here's the number. And nobody caught that sign in the corner.
Well,
The Wi-Fi password is.
yeah,
Yes.
really.
Right, and then the Wi-Fi password was right underneath it. And this is the switch to the boiler is here with a picture of it. Like that's like the things you need to know before entering Juanita's Airbnb. Oh
Yeah.
my
And
god!
he's going, I could have sworn she said she lived with her parents. So this is so strange. It's like, why is it taking you so long to put two and two together, Ben? That's what I'm wondering.
Oh wait, we're still not done with the catalog because not only do you get Mahagany Williams, then you get Mahagany Williams' place to stay. So listen, you got the person, and now you got the person's crib, right? So
Nice.
now you need the person's family. Production's like, hold off. Here's Emmanuel and Eva Marie, and there is the family.
It's Jose and Sylvia, but close enough.
And then they're like, and then they're all sitting down in her home together, next to the surfboard and Clue in English. And then, what's his name, Maria?
It's Jose.
Jose. Jose goes, Dear Josefina, Cuando, Porque, and Mahagany's like, no, I'm Mahagany in this one, remember? Te recuerdes, Papa? Don't make me speak Spanish. Te recuerdes, Papa? Like, it's me, Mahagany this time. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now you have Mahagany Williams and Mahagany Williams, her bachelorette pad. So then you have her rented parents, and then what do we have for next week? Her rented friends. Oh my God. This is like the full immersive experience. Where and how and who? What's happening that production was able to get all of this? Like what's happening? Is it Wayfair? Isn't that where you buy people?
Unfortunately, yes. I think that was
Apparently, you can. If you buy the right
is it
cabinet
Wayfair?
unit,
Is giving
if
this
you
package
buy
out?
a rug for $80,000, yes, you can.
Yep, they'll have ladies' names on them. That's the clue.
Yeah.
That you're buying a person. There's clearly one named Mahagany.
For a 5x7. Yeah, it's for the rug's called. It's the Mahagany line of Wayfair rugs. And the bigger square footage of the rug, the more people you get. They must have bought a big rug.
Big rug.
I mean, like, look at the package you get. You get one at Mahagany. You get one at Mahagany's crib with playable surfboard. Like, you mentioned, like, these are toys. Like, we're talking about toys. So you have, like, it's like, oh, Ben and Mahagany, Mutant Turtles, Ben and Mahagany. Here comes like, 52-year-old ex-cult leader Ben, like with his nunchucks and his like, his gym. And Ben's gonna like, be 52 and be a fitness model. And oh no, here comes 22-year-old Mahagany. And you get like the Mahagany stolen Barbie dream house.
Yes.
So and then, like, during this whole planned thing with the parents and the daughter and Ben, because I don't even know that's his fucking name at this point. All of a sudden, Ben finds out that, oh my God, Mahagany, I didn't know her age. Oh my God, guys, I didn't know. I was told that she was 22, not 24. 24. I have a 22-year-old daughter, guys. This is not okay. Production, this whole rental agreement with Wayfair, completely out of line. I thought she was 24, not 22. I have a daughter who's 22. How dare you think I'm this miscreant that I am? I don't do 50 reps a minute at the Milwaukee Planet Fitness every day for this. Okay.
And then the sparkly bronzer, like they're talking about in the chat, that makeup artist. I mean, what? My MUA?
No. Let's get it right, Brooke. I mean, how dare you even speak like that? It's his MUA, first of all. And if you're not in the biz, then you're not going to know that that's his makeup artist. So,
the lingo, I don't know the lingo.
First of all, on that one.
But his MUA should have known better than to give him some damn sparkly bronzer to put on his body. But, maybe that could have made him relate better to her youth. I don't know.
I mean, guys, first off, his MUA led him in the wrong direction. With bronzer, first, that he had to learn to put on his bare chest,
with the mitt.
alone.
With the mitt.
With no assistance.
Who's going to do the back?
And then he finds out that there's sparkles in them.
Hath no fury.
I don't
He's gonna
even,
look
you
like
know,
a
I
like a
feel bad.
whore, a cheese
No,
whore.
horrible. Horrible
A
of
cheese
me
whore.
to be doing this live right now when we should
Glitter
all be
whore.
standing outside Ben's house with a candlelight vigil, because honestly, like, he's the one, and here we are talking about it, doing the wrong thing when we should be outside his house with candles supporting him.
Or planning his funeral, one of the two, because this is about over, I think. This is Splitsville.
I mean, and the MUA guys,
The MUA.
you know,
Tell me you don't have an ID whatever page without telling me. Does he have one of those? I mean, isn't he an MUA?
An IMDb?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
Does
know.
he have one?
I haven't checked.
what's
I know
his
If you
he
have
last
an
works
name?
for the
MUA, you
Michigan
should have an
Lupus
IM.
Foundation.
By the
IMDb.
way, I wanted to say happy March to everybody. If you're a marcher, ooh, no,
A
a
marcher?
Marchite, a Marchonian. Ooh, I like that one.
March
Ooh, I like
20th.
that.
That's good.
Birthday month.
So, to all my fellow March birthday people, happy birthday this month. And to all my Aries, who are my March Aries, you know, we're the best. The fire's already pumping through our bloods. So, to all my March Aries, we're like this. And to all my other Marchers, Marchites, Marchonians, even the Pisces ones. Happy birthday to all my Marchers. It's the best month of the year.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
I love March. Woo! And I love Aries. So, forgot to say that. Sorry.
That
Got
was
all-
beautiful. I
You
did have my own thing I wanted to bring up.
Will that be
And it
next, like where the cage bird sings, like that? Just
Ooh.
me saying that just then, because again, let's not forget about, and that's how you bring a joke full circle, guys.
It's very
That's-
nice. Well
that's
done. Well done.
YouTube 102 on that one. Go ahead.
I just wanted to bring up for like future cast members, if you're trying to decide, is the person I'm dating too young? What's the math equation on that where people aren't going to call you a pedophile? I mean, that's not, I didn't say that. But, the math equation is if you divide your age by 2, which for Ben, who's 52, you divide it in half, that's 26, right? And then you add 7 to it. So 33 is the youngest he should be dating.
Did you find this? Did you make this up?
I didn't make it up, but I didn't.
Oh,
my son gave it to me because that means the youngest.
Oh, and high five to
14-year-old
all my April's Aries too. Even though, we're still Aries at the end of the day, whether you're a March Aries, which were the better ones, or an April's Aries, we're all Aries. So, yes.
It's a good formula. It's a good formula because the youngest you can date is 14-year-olds can date 14-year-olds, and that's the youngest that anybody should be dating. It's a good formula. I'm telling you, it's perfect. It keeps everything legal, and people won't look at you like you're nuts.
That is so interesting.
So, what is it? It's 52.
So how old do I have to be to date somebody, Maria?
Okay, so are you 40 or 39?
Oh,
How
God.
old?
Well, thank you. Sure.
41?
Whichever one you want to go with.
He's turning 45.
No, oh, fuck off.
45.
Oh, my God. I am 42 at the moment.
42. Okay, so half of that is 21, right? And then you add 7, it's 28. Would you want to date anybody younger than 28?
I wouldn't want to date anybody 28 or over. God, what would I do with a 28-year-old? Cody's been the only person who I ever dated who was younger than me, ever.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'm telling you. I just give it to you.
They literally have a linear equation for this. They literally do.
It's a good equation. It's a good equation.
Oh my God! Imagine being with a 21-year-old right now. They want to go out every 5 seconds and they tie you. I'm like, no.
Add 7 to it. You have to add 7 to it. So 28.
Yeah.
28 is as young as you go.
Oh God!
So
no.
your age divided by 2 plus 7.
This might be the first time I've ever understood a linear equation as it's written out here, because I totally get this. If they only taught this like this in school, I would have been a math whiz.
Cody's 37.
F parentheses X equals X over 2 plus 7. That's it. I get it now. It's only taken this long.
You just needed a reason to understand it, and it is to
Yes.
find out the youngest you can date.
Well,
I could not even date a 28-year-old. I'd be like, I mean, I was 28 when I started dating Cody. I couldn't. No, I couldn't. Oh God, Cody already doesn't get my jokes, and like we're only 5 years apart. I couldn't even imagine like being like what would you say like, if I were to date like a 28-year-old, I'd be like, what would I even say? Like, did you watch SpongeBob growing up? Like what do you even ask?
did.
Like I don't.
I did.
I
Ask
don't.
Ben, what is he talking about with Mahagany, who's 22? It's an inappropriate relationship.
Glitter
It was
brother.
inappropriate when she was 24, and it's more inappropriate when she's 22.
Well, like that's
It's
what
yucky.
age. You know, you have to have something other than like animal magnetism between you to keep it going. You know.
Yes.
I don't see any magnetism between those two whatsoever. So there's that.
And I'm gonna tell you a secret. You're not gonna. I don't know if everybody's gonna like the secret, but when you get older and your chooch gets a little bit fatter, you orgasm better. It's just this little secret.
Ooh.
Oh. Well, if you want Maria, I can put in my ticker. If you want to get tightened up a little bit, I could put that.
I
in
don't. It
No,
works
she wants to
great
get
right
tightened
now.
up.
And there we go.
I'm just telling you.
Brooke, do you want to get
My
tightened up a little
orgasms.
bit? Are you good?
No, I had C-sections. I'm just perfect.
Oh, so you're already. You could pick it up with a quarter, a dime,
Absolutely.
a nickel.
Why are you picking it up with it? Why are you
I would
picking
I
it
don't
say
know.
up
that's
with
That's
that?
what you
It's
do,
not a
I
child's
guess.
purse.
but it actually would be not stretching it. It'd be no, I'm good. I don't know. I could do a study and see, and I can report later. I can ask my husband.
I'm just saying, sometimes you get a little, I don't know what happens. Sometimes your weight when you get older starts to shift, and it gets your chooch gets a little bit fluffier down there, and your orgasms are better.
fluffy
I'm just
chooch.
telling you. Fluffy chooches. They're good. You don't need to tighten
Oh.
that thing up.
Ooh, I can pick up a Turkish delight with my hoo-ha.
A Turkish delight. What is Turkish delight?
I don't know.
Some sort of candy.
So, guys, if you need an instant family, Wayfair is offering it. That's where production got Mahagany Story. Just put in SKU number XXX000 crazy 444, and that'll get you the whole Mahagany experience. Comes you have to feed the family.
There's some maintenance involved.
There is maintenance. Get a table. Just put them all in there. Spread some hay. They'll be fine. Just like any other pet.
Spread some hay.
I don't know. Just spread some feed. Just like any other, animal you'd have to take care of.
Kevin says the SKU number is WEE times 2 yums.
That's it. It's Mahogany Williams. That's what that is. Oh, Williams. And just
Eagle.
when I thought I would never have to even think about Williams ever again, here we are with the new Williams, who's filming right now. Ben's like, well, she lied about her age, she lied about her name, she lied about her family, she lied about her house, she lied about her car, she lied about her job, but you know what? I feel God in us.
Yes, God has put them together. He's put her in his path.
I feel like the same way about the McRib when it comes out. Like, I'm like, okay, there's the McRib. And, I hate the McRib, guys, honestly.
I've never had a McRib in my life.
Oh,
Me neither.
really?
Doesn't make sense.
Never.
Like, okay, in Texas, you're born with a pacifier and a McRib in each hand.
No,
And,
we have actual barbecue places all over.
you're born wrapped in the Texas flag. Like, that's
Yes, that's true.
Here's your baby. It's got a rattle and a McRib. And that's what happens when you're born.
We're
in
like
Texas.
a rattle and a chip beef sandwich, I think. Like, Jason just brought one of those home from Buc-ee's today. It was so good.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
So, do you have brisket fights? Who makes the best brisket?
We actually do. I remember my dad one time
Cody,
was
damn brisket.
making a brisket in a sparry type part of town, and he actually sat out with a pistol next to his brisket that was smoking, so nobody stole it. That's how hot. I mean, you could smell it from miles away, and people come rip your brisket off that you're smoking overnight.
That's
So,
unacceptable.
animals.
Exactly. That's why he sat out there with a gun right next to his smoker.
I would too.
Nobody's hopping the fence and stealing his brisket.
Because we started watching Young Sheldon, and now I'm like all about like Texas and brisket. So that's why I asked.
Can't be.
I'm gonna, another secret that
Like
we
I've
can
never
have-
had like real. I've never had real brisket before.
What?
Oh. My
Well, next
husband will
time we
smoke a
make it-
brisket.
I'm gonna have to send you some on some dry ice or something because oh my goodness. Yes, brisket is life. And also, whenever we have brisket, you have your potato
I'm
salad,
not insulting Texas. I love Texas.
all your
In fact, I think that me and Cody probably need to move to Texas. Go ahead. What would you say?
come
Brooke?
on down, open arms, let's go. Okay, but no, you have Zumos, and you guys, if y'all don't know this trick, and maybe it's old trick by now, but I learned it about 20 years ago because my dad would cook everything, and he was an awesome cook. But he would do his Zumos, and like you put them in tons of barbecue sauce,
What's-
like Sweet Baby
What's
Ray's.
a Zumos?
It's a sausage. But what you
Oh.
do, because you do, you'd have your brisket and you have your bread that you'd put it on, or your whatever, however you want to do it. But you'd also do that with Zumos, and you could put Zumos in tortillas or whatever. But the trick is you boil them in. You can't have it for 40 days and 40 nights, John. But Coca-Cola, you boil.
Oh my
these
God! Again,
sausages.
thank you for reminding me about Lent. Shit, I really have to get like all my soda intake in now.
Yeah, so you boil
Oh.
them, and it it's like battery acid, so it makes the casing of the sausages super tender, so you're not biting into it and getting like the skin and the juice everywhere. You just bite into it like a solid piece of soft sausage. So that's another good trick. Yes, and the Houston Rodeo does have brisket and barbecue cook-offs, and that is
If I
happening
were to
actually
live
next
in
week.
Texas, like where would I be best suited?
Houston, definitely, no, or Austin. Houston or Austin, I would think.
Ooh.
But
Well,
you'd
it's
be
like
closer to me.
Austin, like the liberal part, like
Oh, well, yeah, let me take that back because we just yeah. So maybe closer to Houston.
like don't put me into a box, Brooke.
I'm not putting you to a box, but Austin's got like when you're talking about food and atmosphere, and they've got world famous barbecue places there.
I've also
I say
always
Houston.
lived around water, so I had to be kind of close to water.
Oh.
Well, then you would be great in like Galveston or League City or somewhere or Kemah.
How far
Kemah
is
would be
Houston
good
from
for
like
you.
the water?
Not far, like down I-45, about 40 minutes
Oh, that's
with
that's
no
fine.
traffic.
I could
But-
do that.
Yeah, you could, and then you'd be close to me, and then we would have so much fun. So much fun.
Like,
I'd make
hey
you
y'all, I'm
tomorrow.
a Texan.
We're gonna do some crawfish this weekend. We're gonna boil our first
So are
big
we!
bag of crawfish. Are you? I
Yeah,
didn't
we're
know
having
you were down
a
here.
crawfish boil.
So are we, and we have them every year on Good Friday for my family. But we're gonna also do our own bag. And my husband's so sweet because he's highly allergic, like anaphylactically allergic to crawfish, but he still gets out there and cooks those things, and they're delish.
He just doesn't touch
No,
it.
I cannot have no. Okay,
Depends how much
no.
he's had to drink. He'll eat a couple.
April, I cannot. When you give it up for Lent, you give it up. I don't know if they made new Lent rules, but no,
I don't think
Let's
so.
pretend they did.
no, and like you're not supposed to eat meat like on Fridays, but like the old schoolers don't eat the meat on the Wednesdays and the Fridays. So I'm gonna go old school.
Yeah,
It's fine.
something
I
like
will drink iced tea and be miserable. It's fine. I'm good.
Iced tea's delicious.
it is delicious, especially like. Do you guys make it or you get the jug, John?
We get the job.
We get like whatever like the sweet tea thing is, like the sweet tea. It's like sugar in a glass, pretty much. So
Oh, so the Lipton
Oh, like-
Instant. I grew
Yeah.
up on that. That's delicious too.
or
I
like
grew
the
up on
Crystal
Lipton.
Light, like the powder, and you put it on. It tastes like so sweet. It's like whatever that is.
Yes, it's good. You'll get used to it.
Oh man. Wait, and when's Easter?
Oh, I don't know. You want me to Google it for you?
Look at all these Texans in here.
Isn't it the 17th of April?
No, it's in April. Oh, I can't even drink soda on my birthday. That sucks.
I feel like you can make exceptions for your birthday.
No, it's fine. I stick by it, so it's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
look, Elizabeth has a good sweet tea recipe for you, and we have a good sweet tea recipe too. It's pretty easy. It's a cup of sugar and like I can't remember how many bags, but
Yeah, I've never heard of Sundays. Like, you don't. Catholics aren't asked to give up that much to begin with. So
no, let's be honest.
you're asked to give up like one thing for like 40 days.
For
So I'm
40
good.
days.
Lent.
Oh, sorry for y'all.
He doesn't sound sympathetic.
So
I
yeah,
support y'all, and, that's the best I can do for y'all. Super sorry, but not sorry.
he's
I
so
was
mad. Like he has to like eat like Cody has to have like meat with everything. Like if there's like not like a slaughtered cattle next to like whatever he's eating, it's
Get you some
I'm like
shrimp.
we
Get
can
some
eat pastas
salmon.
on Friday night, Cody. He's like without meat. He's like, are you kidding me?
I could teach you guys how to fry crabs. Like do we call them barbecue crabs down here, but they're really fried with barbecue Texas seasoning on them.
He's already complaining. Do you hear him? He's like, but it's so cold up here already. Like, I don't want to do that. Like, do you hear him?
Seafood boils.
To terms, we're gonna do fish every Wednesday, and then John's gonna have pasta every Friday. But I'll join in the
No, you don't
festivities.
have to give up fish ever, Cody.
I didn't say give up fish.
Just Fridays, no red meat. Not
I'm
Wednesday.
saying-
You're not supposed to eat red meat on Friday.
Okay,
But
well,
the old schoolers also,
just
it's
letting-
Wednesday and Friday.
I'm just letting
Oh,
you
really?
know the pasta and everything, but I'll just make 2 homemade meatballs for myself, and they'll be cooked separately.
There you
Fine.
go.
Have it, and then you can still have the pasta, and I'll still see. Look, we both win.
He loves fish. He's making it seem like it's the worst thing. Well,
didn't
he has to
say
cook
that.
fish more often.
I didn't
I'm
say that.
telling you.
We love fish more than probably anything else.
Wait till I give you my Taco Bell-esque recipe for fish tacos, Cody. You will love me for life. I'm telling you.
Hey, I'm down for some fried fish tacos. Yum.
Oh my god, I have to get all my soda in now.
All you need is like
Yep.
get you a bag of those frozen tilapia, get you a thing of the corn tortillas, some oil, cut up mince an onion and some garlic, and mince up that and cook that in a skillet your fish and kind of mince all that together.
I'm
And
sorry,
then
MTC.
Then you take your corn tortilla, dip it in some hot
You're gonna
oil
have
so
to-
you
you're
fry
gonna
the
have to-
bottom,
Hey, don't
stuff
tell
it with
everybody
fish
your
and fry the whole
recipe.
thing.
No, just me.
and then slide some avocado slivers in there when you're done.
All right, let's end this. Are we good with everything?
I'm good.
We're an hour
Red
and a half.
Mahagany are dumb.
So, am I doing an after show? Do I need to do one? What? Yay or nay? I don't know.
I'll have to watch the replay. I've got that old
Oh,
thing
do we want
tomorrow.
to quiz
that I have-
people?
Do I want to quiz people? Not really.
Yeah. On this episode?
Well,
I'm just
no,
kidding. I'm just joking.
well, no. I have to like think of like questions that I put out there, and then I will.
Oh.
You know what I mean? And then that winner would get.
It's all good.
So-
I was just joking. You just brought it up earlier, so I was just joking. Since we were teaching them, we can teach them about this math equation and the units
Balboa?
of money. Yep. What else did we?
All right,
What
let's
else?
do an
Other
after show. I'll do one at 11.
don't have to.
Good. It'll give me something to listen to on the way too.
All right, so we'll see you
Work.
guys at 11. Great show, guys. Loved it. And now, don't forget, coming to theaters. April, May, September, summer 2025. John Yates,
It's Harry Potter.
Harry Potter Darkness. Directed by Steven Spielberg. It's going to be what happens when the golden boy peaked too soon. And there's already Oscar buzz, and you're welcome. So
Get ready.
you want to cry? This is worse than Beaches. You want a tearjerker?
Oh, I cried so much in Beaches.
Look at Harry Potter just work at his job at Office Max, just using his wand to put the papers through the machine. Ginny's left him. Hermione and Ron are out. He's just all by himself. It's very
It's really
dark.
depressing.
It's very depressing. Harry Potter Darkness 2025. And my spoken word comedy album will be out, hitting shelves for my first award, my Grammy, tomorrow. So look for that there. And yeah, I will see you guys on the after show in about 25 minutes. Bye.
Bye, everybody.